What's going on, my fellow Minecrafters? This is my realm, and I am Animal's mother, and this is going to be a quick realm update. So you can actually see that I'm stuck down here, or not stuck actually, I can leave at my own will, but I am actually been AFK for some time in my automatic wool farm. Is there? Okay. It looked like there was only one sheep in there for quite a minute now. Yeah, so I've been here for a while. I just sit on the thing for a couple hours at a time, and then I hop off and I check all the dispensers, make sure all the shears are in good working order, no empty spots, all of that good stuff. Now, I have actually been all over my map. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks occupied, and we also have a large chunk of the Nether also occupied. So one of the other farms that I have been spending a lot of time at is right here. So in case you don't know what this is my it's a glow light. The whatever the frogs eat, they make those little glow lights. They eat the magma cubes. So this is, or I should say, was a bastion. I believe it was called a fortress bastion. So I removed, well, about that much of the bastion you can see right there. And down below in that bastion is actually a magma cube spawner. And it's like one of the only places in the game where you can find one. And I built probably the most complex, hardest farm I've ever built. Well, no, I take that back. I have built a raid farm, and that one was pretty freaking messed up. But you can actually see I'm missing quite a bit of snow, and I've already replaced all of the packed snow down there a few times and actually made it 2 blocks deep. And I keep the Endermen down here just really would jack it all up. But I've been here for quite some time collecting all kinds of the glow lights, and matter of fact, I actually need to go down here because it's almost full, and I actually came here with an intention of collecting as much of it as I can to try to get it out of here. I do need to expand the space back here. The Enderman was kind of creeping me out for a second. I do need to expand the storage that I have available back here. It's not quite adequate. I literally only have 1 box, and as you can see, it's very profitable. Very profitable. So I'm going to actually collect all of this, and then when I'm done, I will actually meet you at the other farm I've been spending most of my time at. Come out of the Nether Hub, and it's completely storming. However, we are quite far away from base at this point. But in case you can't tell, this is a Guardian farm. Now, I have not actually been here to collect all of this goods that we have here. I do have a lot of ink here, and I am making Prisma Cubes. But again, this is not why we're actually here. So the other part of having a Guardian farm, let's actually get out of here so nothing spawns. Because if we get too close to that, they will spawn in, and yeah, it just doesn't, it's not fun. But I have been here to collect experience, basically. You notice I have 171 levels. I've basically been here mending, and mending, and mending. I need to go in here and take out all the fish, so that way I can get more stuff in here when I do another mending session. But that's something to do off camera. I don't need to bore you with that. So you may ask yourself, why have I been spending a lot of time here mending? Well, let me show you that reason. This right here. This is the main reason why I have been mending so much. I have one shulker box that is full of pickaxes. They are all the identical pickaxes, just like the one I'm carrying right here. Yeah, and the whole box goes down, and then I go back over there and I mend. And I'm not joking you, to take 1 row out of this entire box takes more than 1 pickaxe. And I've been doing like 20, 30, well, between 20 and 50 rows at a time. I want to make sure that I stay in, range of the beacons. So as we come down and we get close, you can actually see that the beacons are actually here and they are actually working. So you can see I got the highs and the lows. The lows are like my guidelines. That way I don't, run into the wall. The hole is so big that I keep getting really bad lighting issues in here. But what I'll end up doing is I'll end up taking the outer perimeter all the way around this, all the way down to the same level that the beacons are at. And then I'll probably take, like, for example, like this row right here, and I'll cut this all the way down, and then I'll just literally go back and forth, cutting these out, and then cutting the long ones, and then cutting everything else down until there's just these little blocks. And then it's a lot easier to knock a couple out right here, and then just do one of those real quick, just spin, and yeah. So this is my project. I mean, let's see, how high were we? So we are at level 77, and that's 76. This was in the middle up here above the clouds. So, I mean, we were something like this or a little bit better than that. So, yeah, this was a big ass mountain. I have an original copy of this. One of the original copies that I made before I started digging. So you can actually see how big this is. I believe the square, because I've counted it a couple of times, but the numbers come up a little bit different sometimes. But I got 102 multiple times. I'm sorry, 101. It's 101 by 101. At least that's what I believe. And then, so to take my mind off of this, because I've been doing this quite extensively, I've had to go to my AFK farms and stockpile different kinds of various items. And the reason why we're storing those items are for thousands of blocks in the opposite direction. I'm accessing all of this by my nether highway, by the way. There's no other way I'd be going to this many places in the same freaking day. This is where I have been spending a lot of time. That was kind of a hard landing. So yeah, this is a raid farm, but I'm not here to use the raid farm. Matter of fact, I want nothing to do with the raid farm. I've gotten plenty of my totems, as you can tell. So we have the yellow. Pearlescent is purple. Okra, that's going to be the green. And then the other one is our yellow. So yes, you can see that I actually have quite a substantial amount of the frog lights. I do also have a lot of sea lanterns. I have more back at my place. But this is the pixel art area. I did build this for a member on the realm, and part of the agreement is that I got to decorate the area, and from the floor all the way up as high as we can go is going to be pixel art. Other than carpet, or not carpet, wool, because some of this is done out of wool. I do actually have diamonds up in the wall. I have iron. I have gold up in the wall, especially for like the Iron Man. I have all your various stones. I have all the different colors of terracotta, and there's actually 2 of each for each of the terracotta. Excuse me. We do have wool here, which is why I've been at my place, because I don't really have enough. I'm going to be using a lot of this color, a lot of black, and a lot of gray right off of the rip. So I'll be using the dark gray, the black, and that purple color. But this whole area is going to be full. We're going to fill this up with pixel art. So yeah, can't wait, right? Yeah, I can't wait. This big ass area. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff here. I know some pictures I've looked at are pretty tall. So when it happens, I will definitely show you. I will keep you updated on the progress. You never know. Someday I might actually decide to go live again. Thank you for watching. My name is Animal. This is Animal's House, and consider subscribing for more daily content. I'll see you in the next one.